We are deeply saddened by the death of Queen Elizabeth II. Charles III is the new king of the British Empire. His full name is Charles Philip Arthur George. What is this British Empire? What is its history? When did the journey to build this empire? How big was this empire? The short answer to the question of how big this empire was: the sun never set on the Bitten Empire. At one time the British established their empire over 1/4 of the total area of the world. This area was 3 crore 37 lakh square kilometers. The British directly ruled over 1/3 of the world's population. A small island nation, Britain, built one of the largest empires in world history through their strategic planning around the world. In 927 AD, the Kingdom of England first began. The Anglo-Saxon tribes united to form the Kingdom of England. This monarchy began with the conquest of Wales by King Edward I on October 3, 1283. 1707, England and Scotland passed a new Bill of Union to form Great Britain. Initially some formed joint stock companies to compete with the Persians. Their empire began by taking over several regions of North America and some Caribbean islands while trading. The most notable of these is the British East India Company. For the next 200 years, the British ruled as the most powerful nation in the world. From Canada to India, Australia to Nigeria, the Caribbean to South Africa, they established this vast empire. This is Charles III, the 40th king of the British Empire. Charles III took over as king after the death of Queen Elizabeth II.
I am deeply aware of this great inheritance and of the duties and heavy responsibilities of sovereignty which have now passed to me. In taking up these responsibilities, I shall strive to follow the inspiring example I have been set in upholding constitutional government and to seek the peace, harmony and prosperity of the peoples of these islands and of the Commonwealth realms and territories throughout the world.
Earlier, two Charles of this royal family ruled the kingdom as King Charles I reigned from March 27, 1625 to January 30, 1649. Then his son Charles II ruled the kingdom from May 29, 1660 AD to February 6, 1685 AD. In his first State of the Nation after assuming the reins of the British royal family, King Charles III announced that he would follow in the way of his mother Elizabeth. In this speech, he announced to devote himself to human welfare. After the death of Queen Elizabeth II, there is a lot of talk about the future of the royal family. The question has arisen about the rationale of royal family in the age of democracy. Even some members of the royal family have objections. Many members of the new generation do not want to be bound by royal laws. Queen Elizabeth II has solved these problems with great wisdom. Will King Charles III be able to solve these problems to sustain the royal family's tradition?
So what do you think? Should the tradition of almost 1,000 years be maintained? Or just judging by reason, the tradition of thousands of years should be put to an end? Share your opinion in the comment box. Waiting for your opinion.